going to be spending the next 50 hours on this step. But first, let's give it an upgrade. Much better. I will officially be spending the next 50 hours on this stair step. All right, I'm bored. So it's currently about 6:30, as you can see behind me. At 8:30, in 2 days from now, I'll finally be able to get off this step. This is gonna be a long time. You're probably wondering, what in the world can I fit in a little 3x3 or less than that foot step? So let me give you guys a tour. First and foremost, we have a floor mat. We have a lot of shelves. Down here at the very bottom, we have my fancy hydrogen water bottle, my creatine. I got my water supply right here. I got some books to read, got some bananas, got some beef sticks. This is the control room right here. You know, the stuff that makes this video be able to exist. Now here's where things get freaking awesome. I got my coffee mugs, my coffee grounds, and up here, a coffee maker. You're like, Strong, you're on a step. There's no way you can have that much to do. Well, look at this, man. I don't know.
Not even gonna ask. You stuck on the staircase?
For the next 50 hours, baby. He's gonna have to pass through my my small room every time he goes upstairs.
Dude, like, you have everything you need and you have a good one, bro.
And I have this camera way back there that's gonna be monitoring me and recording me 24/7. This is completely legit. I will be here on my humble abode for the next 50 hours. And if I ever leave this step once within the next 50 hours, I'll let my friends shave me bald. Gabe.
What are you doing?
I'm on a step.
You're on a step.
Yeah. If I fail, I'll let y'all shave me bald.
I think you're doing 300 downfall on that.
Are you gonna sleep?
I have a plan now.
You have a plan to sabotage me?
Oh yeah, dude. What do you mean? I can just shave your hair bald. I'm coming for you, boy. You're getting shaved.
I had no idea, but my three friends were plotting a master plan to get me to leave this stair. A plan so intense that some call it the modern Trojan horse.
Let's have dinner, shall we? It's not like I have a terrible view, you know, like I got a view up there to my roommate Aiden's room, who just left. And if you'll look over my right shoulder here, you'll see the kitchen, man. We got some great views around here, if I say so. You might be wondering, Strong, how are you gonna pee during these 50 hours? And to be honest, I didn't really think about that, but I do have a hypothesis. We have a bunch of waters. So if I drink a water and then pee into the bottle, the ratio should be exactly 1-to-1. I should never run out of room for bottles to pee in. Gabe showed up.
That's great.
You like the setup?
You're in a more committed relationship with that step than you are an actual woman.
Look at this. It can fit 2 people.
I mean, I'm basically a bachelor person.
Yeah, Gabe is like 120 pounds.
I'm 135, it's alright, but you know, it's whatever.
But Gabe didn't come for no reason. He was gonna do his best to get me off this stair.
I think you could pull off bald.
So Gabe was here for the last hour and a half, so it was cool to see somebody else. How am I gonna sleep in this 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot confinement? I don't know. That's a problem for the future. Good morning. So it's currently about 9 a.m. I normally get up at 5, so my perception of time is just completely distorted while I'm on this step. With all that being said, let's go do our morning routine. Well, actually, I'm not going anywhere, but I'll do my...
First I brush my teeth. Then I brush my hair, hoping it's not the last time I have it. Then I work out, or whatever this is. I then become so unstimulated that I start playing with these LEDs.
Look at that. Starts here and then... You can tell it's like snaking because one side of my face is blue and then becomes blue like 3 seconds later. Red? I looked like the American flag for a second.
And last but not least,
it's time for breakfast, which of course consists of... But this time, it's different. Thought that montage would be cool. But I got coffee. I just realized I have a kind of a big problem. I don't have any empty water bottles and I really have to pee. I think my only choice is to chug a thing of water and then pee in it, which means it's gonna be this continuous loop. Wait a second, I have a crazy idea. Now, I have more extra water bottles and I can make all the coffee in the world. I'm a freaking genius, bro. Yesterday, my friend said they have stuff planned to get me out of this thing because they want to shave me bald. But anyways, I think they're gonna come over later and we're gonna play poker. I don't know why that was so dramatic. I'm about 18 hours in. Oh my gosh, I'm barely even a third of the way. As you could have never guessed, I'm still very bored. I'm sure you could have never guessed that, right? I mean, there's so much to do in a 2.5 by 2.5 confined area.
At this point, the challenge was eating at me, so I was looking for any bit of stimulation.
Groundbreaking update though. I moved the trash can. It was right there. It's right there.
I started to forget what the normal world was actually like.
Quick update on the LED lights. They're cooked.
I started to get this weird feeling almost as if the stair was the entire world. I felt like everything revolved around this 8-foot block and it was going to be extremely tough to stay on it.
Okay, I'm actually getting like really bored. I feel like I've run out of things to do.
Even though I'm less than 24 hours in and I know the hardest is still yet to come, I had to do something different so I could cure my boredom and get through. That voiceover took me like 6 times to get right.
I'm gonna take my drone and fly through my room because I miss it and I want to see what it looks like. Okay, now I have to land this thing within arm's reach.
Remember when I said my friends have a Trojan horse level strategy to get me off this stair?
Wobby.
Well, here's where it begins. Dun, dun, dun.
There is a way, bro. But look, man, we're almost a day in. I'm trying to conserve how much I eat. I'm not getting my head shaved, bro. You're not shaving my head.
He's getting that head shape one way or another. We have a plan going on. What we're gonna do is give Strong a protein shake, and we're gonna put laxatives in there. How much longer he can hold that is gonna be up to him. Sorry, Strong.
This is the one time I actually mean this question. How's the weather?
Beautiful. Are you prepared? These are gonna be your longest hours.
So apparently Robbie has some plan or something to get me out of here. It's not gonna work. Guess who's back?
I'll get you off that stair. If we can get food to live with a laxative, that's why I already told him. That's what we should do.
How does it feel to be on another stair?
It feels a lot nicer than that stair.
Bro, what decorations does your stair have?
It's got me on it.
One more hour and we're a full day in. 2 more hours and we're halfway.
After spending the bulk of my afternoon with my frenemies, they left. But I knew that they would be back later with plans to destroy me.
Alright, so we just pulled up to the gym. Bart, what are we hitting today? 1, 2, 3, chest. Alright, yeah, that sounds about right.
While Gabe and Bart are away from me, they're about to do something that will change the entire trajectory of this video to get me off the stair. But first, they need to hit a workout.
Me and Bart are doing push curls. We're starting with a nice little chest workout. We warmed it with 30 minutes of talk. What are Strong's doing right now?
Well, hello there. The door was kind of cool, I thought. Anyways.
Look at that, I'm so big I block out Bart. Wait, look at that. Don't even know where Bart is. Oh, there he is. If I don't live for this, I'll never find love. Yeah, I feel like we're out here getting averagely big. I wonder what's Strong. Done with the workout. Strong, post the outro. Give us some awesome outro music. Walk into the car. All. You know what I'm talking about? All right, cool. So we're at Walgreens right now, trying to look for laxatives for Strong. If he gets off of the step before 50 hours, we get to shave his head.
We found a laxative, so we just gotta figure out we're gonna sneak one in one of his beef sticks, but it has to be small. He has no idea.
These ones are orange and red. He's eating specifically bananas and
beef sticks. Down
And
one.
apparently laxatives too.
It takes 12 to 72 hours.
Extra strength, extra strength.
Oh my gosh, we're doing extra strength 6 to 12. So we're just gonna have to be playing a lot of poker
You
tonight.
could just like take a piece of a banana and feed it to
Oh
a
my
shark.
gosh, that's such a good idea.
Guess what? The boys are gonna come in clutch and cook me some food.
You're cooked. You're cooked. So because we just grinded up some laxatives in a bowl and we're gonna feed it to you, and you have no idea. You think you're getting ground beef from your good friends. I'm going to see the bald head and getting you off that step strong. You remember that?
I've been staring at the kitchen this entire challenge. Haven't been able to go to it though. But since the boys have free range, maybe some ground beef.
In this moment, I had no idea, but this was the boys' exact strategy. Pose like a friend, but act like an enemy. Okay, poker time.
All right, so basically, dang.
It's too easy! Bring me my money!
To at least eat one more meal.
Tonight?
We just leave this with you then up there whenever you get hungry. You know, it's there for you.
I'll eat tomorrow, bro.
It was evident that these three would do whatever it takes to sell me on eating more laxatives to get me off the stair.
I'm one of those people, I can't deal with like having leftovers like that. And I made this for you.
What if I just kidnap you off these stairs? What if I just put this over you?
Bro, you weigh 130.
I can do it. Well, we have failed tonight.
Good night.
Good night. I'll see y'all in the morning, right? This is starting to get like really mentally tough. The fact that my bedroom is right there, my kitchen is right there. Like it messes with my mind. I'm ready to get back into reality, into the real world, and this is just like, this is my world. And it's a weird feeling that this 2x2 square is, it's everything I've had for the past day plus, and that will conclude tonight. See you in the morning, hopefully. Good morning. There's currently less than 12 hours left. I just woke up. I probably didn't go to sleep until like 3 a.m. last night. I usually go to sleep by 10, but my perception of time is just out the window. This morning, my stomach is pretty rumbly. And I have somewhat of a headache, so these next 12 hours are gonna be torture. And this curtain right here felt like 21 times last night. One thing I've been doing to at least try to get some sleep is put these red light glasses on. Essentially makes everything red, which produces melatonin. Considering I'm like curled up like this, makes it very uncomfortable to sleep, so this gives me at least a fighting chance. I'm gonna try to get some more sleep. About 10 hours left. I honestly think I might fast myself for this entire day, not eat anything to give my stomach the best chance of holding through. I don't know. I'm gonna have to distract myself somehow for the next 10 hours. I am so unbelievably bored, but I only have 7.5 more hours. So, but I also don't want to eat because I don't want to risk my stomach literally exploding. I would literally do anything to get off of this stair right now. Literally anything.
But all of a sudden, I could sense trouble coming my way. I could feel something in the air. I knew I was about to be in massive trouble.
Look who showed up.
The boys had a two-part plan to get me off the stairs before 50 hours. First, steal everything and deprive me of my resources.
I can literally just slowly start taking your room apart.
Don't take my pee bottle. Do not take my pee bottle, bro. That's crazy.
All right, so we're being good friends, and we're gonna make Strong a little bit of freaking eggs to eat.
Step 2 is to feed me while secretly sneaking in more laxatives.
They refused to give me silverware, so I'm gonna eat this with my hands. They tasted good. I'm just worried about what they're doing to me right now. I'm gonna put my Jerome goggles on and look at the outside world because I miss it so much.
The moment was quickly ruined because the boys were secretly feeding me more
I've been
laxatives.
tweaking it a bit to make sure it doesn't make the fun. New strat, we're gonna actually give Strong water so he has to pee.
It's He's gonna lose the challenge. We're gonna make him lose this challenge. We're gonna figure out how we can get strong off this because he only has 5.5 hours left. And that's a problem because that means he's gone for 44.5 hours so far. We gotta come up with something. Something more urgent. Maybe more laxatives. He's hungry and he knows it.
What might end the challenge is like good old bacon, egg, and cheese omelet.
I'm not getting a big cheese.
Through the last few hours, they kept feeding me foods that were filled with laxatives.
One hot meal coming right up.
Blueberry analyze more. I don't choose so water.
They even convinced me to do a water chugging contest, which was just a ploy.
We fed you the rest of the bottle in that water bottle chugging contest.
My brain was so cooked at this point, I couldn't even tell.
When was the last time you stood up?
Probably like 3 hours ago. And somehow after the boys tried to pull every single little trick, I remained on the stairs as the clock approached 50 hours.
One slip. It just takes one slip.
At this point, I had lost my consciousness and was doing literally anything to distract myself from the clock. I'm so unbelievably bored and ready to get off this step. 1 hour left. Who would have thought we'd be here? I cannot believe it, but somehow there's only 20 minutes left. And now, it's time.
You can see 5. Can you zoom out? 4, 3, 2, 1.
We did our best.
I don't have any more time for an outro. I need to use the bathroom and get a shower. Like and subscribe, and I'll do something crazy here. Cut to Robbie.
Strong. What's the deal, my man? 50 hours on your stair-step stand. Are you building dreams or wasting time? Or is the step your Everest climb?